Welcome back to the show. Happy Saturday. Good afternoon. It's 12:30 here in Southeast Texas. I tell you what, I've been sweating my butt off this morning. I decided to get up this morning, do a little bit of crypto researching, and then break out the pressure washer and wash the entire front of my home. In the Southeast Texas humidity, I probably lost about 5 pounds. I'm starting to drink a lot of water, try to replenish some of that. But I tell you what, it feels good to get some of the green off the side of your siding and just make things look good and just keep everything tidy and in order. And that's what we're doing with our crypto wallets. We're keeping them tidy. We're keeping them in order. We keep accumulating. I'm a crypto teacher, not financial advice. Follow me on X. We're going to look at a few things today. We're going to have a good time. And it's Saturday. I got things to do today, this afternoon, so we're going to go ahead and get into it, people. So the Southeast Texas humidity kicked my butt, but it looks pretty good. I have a manufactured home. I bought it brand new in 2018 after Hurricane Harvey kicked my butt. My dad helped me build a big 25 by 50 carport where I could park my toys and my trucks and everything underneath. And I'll tell you what, it just feels good about twice a year to get out and really do a good washing and scrubbing on the side of your home and just make it look good and tidy and go on. So today's episode is sponsored by Ellipal. You know, I talk about self-custody. I talk about institutional custody with other individuals. But I'll tell you what, Ellipal has been my go-to for about 7 years now, and they have just now introduced the Ellipal X Card wallet. And what this little electronic device here activates your wallets on the blockchain. It creates your recovery phrases, and these cards here work in unison with your phone. So whenever you're ready to send XRP from your Ellipal wallet back to a centralized exchange, you use this card, you tap it to your phone to make the transaction happen. It's 100% safe. They have the 3-card pack. They have the 1-card pack for only $79. Believe me, this device makes it easy. It's portable. If you travel and we have a moon event and you're wanting to liquidate some XRP or Bitcoin or XLM or Ethereum or whatever your heart desires, if you have this card with you, you're going to be able to make those transactions. Check it out. Ellipal is one of my top sponsors. Click on the link below and tell them James Rule XRP sent you by. So we are seeing some pullbacks. XRP is $2.90, people. And if we look at the entire market, the total crypto market cap is around $3.8 trillion. Bitcoin is down to 113,000. Ethereum is down to 34.79. XRP is now down to $2.86. Are you taking the opportunity? Are you backing up the truck, baby? Today, I scrapped some money around. I told everybody I pimped myself out last night. 58-year-old James Rule XRP pimp. No, I didn't, but I did pull some extra cash out of reserve, and I bought 336 XRP with $1,000, people. You know, it's crazy because, you know, a year ago, 2 years ago, you were able to buy $336 for about $160, $170. And now that the price is, you know, up in that $3 range, it costs a little bit more. But I'm just showing you that you still have opportunities. I did not quit when XRP got to $3. I'm still loading up my bags and more bags and more bags. And Andrew here said, I backed up the truck as much as I can without my wife murdering me. Congratulations, Andrew. He got $250 worth of XRP, 83 XRP. You could buy $10 worth of XRP. You could buy $5. You could buy $5, you know, whatever your heart's desire. Johnny Crypto, I'm already in. And I had some comments. I can't believe you did that. I thought you didn't have any cash left. Well, I do keep a little bit of cash on hand. And when I see an opportunity like a sub $3 XRP, baby, I jump on it. Now, Hodor has been out for years, and he just kind of came back to fruition this year, and he's posted some of my posts back in, 7, 8 years ago. He got some really good articles out pertaining to Ripple and the way Ripple functions and the banks and the financial institutions. Well, right here, he said that everything feels different in 2025. The bull run is not the same as previous cycles, in my opinion. Something is in the air. And I said, hodl. Because it is different. Most bull runs are in a short time frame. You'll see ups and ups and ups and ups, and then super dips, and it never recovers. Well, this year is different because you're seeing more companies, more financial institutions, more family offices, more financial institution, blah, 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 getting into digital assets, and they're starting to buy and they're starting to hold. Companies are buying XRP to hedge against the dollar. They're buying XRP long-term to make a shit ton of money, just like we are, baby. Excuse me, man. So I'm giving you a visualization here. XRP was 290 when I took this snapshot. And patience pays, people. Patience pays. A year ago, you could see that XRP for 2 or 3 years maintained about the 50 cent mark. And some people here in October sold their XRP and said, I'm done. I'm finished. I'm tired of waiting 3 years. I can't stand it. I'm not patient. And what happens? November, December, $2. $3, $2 something, $3, $2.90, $3. What's going on here? We're starting to get price action on these digital assets, on these infrastructures that are life changing, that are money changing, that are sending value around the world in seconds. And all these major institutions, all these major Wells, all these Jamie Dimons, JP Morgans, BlackRocks, Larry Finks, all these major banks are finally starting to see what the underlying infrastructure is and why they were created. And I bring that up because X Financial Bull always gets some great pointers out there, and it will kind of wake you and give you a better understanding of not just trusting what the news says, because most of the news articles you read, most of the posts on X from the CNBCs and the Cointelegraphs, blah, 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 are saying, well, Ripple's XRP is doing this, or Ripple's XRP is blah, 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 blah. Well, they told you Ripple is at XRP. They forgot to tell you that Ripple does build on top of the XRP ledger. Ripple's a company. The XRP ledger is a decentralized blockchain infrastructure that allows you to send value, to send stablecoins, to send different currencies across the internet of value in seconds, just like sending an email. XRP is the native gas. RLUSD is the stablecoin of Ripple Labs. Ripple is the architect. Don't let the noise fool you. XRP is the foundation of it all. Buy the effing dip. And I put the effing in there. This is the differences between XRP Ledger, XRP, and Ripple. Okay. The XRP Ledger, I went over this about a week ago. Layer 1 blockchain. The XRP Ledger is a decentralized Layer 1 blockchain with reliability and stability proven for over a decade. It is trusted by businesses and builders globally for the efficient tokenization and exchange of crypto native and real-world assets built on top of the XRP Ledger, XRPL. XRP is the native token of the XRP Ledger. XRP is the native token of the XRP Ledger, similar to ETH for the Ethereum blockchain or Bitcoin for Bitcoin. XRP facilitates transactions on the network, protects the ledger from spam, and bridges currencies in the XRP Ledger's native decentralized exchange, or DEX. Ripple, Enterprise Blockchain Solutions Company. Ripple is a technology company whose solutions use XRPL, XRP, RLUSD, and other digital assets. Ripple is also a holder of XRP and one of many developers building and contributing to the XRP Ledger. People, do your research. Share this knowledge with others. I tell you what, this past week, I've probably given out 100, 150 business cards everywhere I go. I hand out a card. Hey, look, check it out. If you've never heard of cryptocurrency, I'm not a financial advisor. Check out my YouTube video. This is an opportunity for you to take care of your family and future generations, people. I hand it out. I share. I don't charge people to share the knowledge. So Michael Saylor, goofy old Bitcoin maxi Michael Saylor, posted this morning, Bitcoin is a swarm of cyber hornets serving the goddess of wisdom, feeding on the fire of truth, exponentially growing ever smarter, faster, and stronger behind a wall of encrypted energy. And what did I say? I said, well, Michael, it looks like Bitcoin is a swarm of wasted energy. And why am I saying this? Because Bitcoin miners are using resources that can be used for other things in the world, in the United States, to mine Bitcoin. There are warehouses full of computers. I mean, thousands and thousands of computers that are pulling resources just to mine a Bitcoin. XRP doesn't do that. Carolyn D. Pham, the CFTC. Today, she announced that the CFTC will start a crypto sprint to work closely with SEC's Paul Atkins and Hester Peirce of the SEC with their Project Crypto and deliver on President Trump's promise of a golden age of crypto. America is back. This is positive. That we have not ever seen this. The previous administration, the Gary Genslers, I'm not even going to get into it because it pisses me off. This is the comment here. CFTC Acting Chairman Pham announces CFTC Crypto Sprint. It said the CFTC Acting Chair Carolyn Pham announces today that the CFTC will kick off a crypto sprint to start implementation of the recommendations in the President's Working Group on Digital Asset Markets report, which came out a couple of days ago. It says the CFT is wasting no time fulfilling President Trump's vision to make America the crypto capital of the world, said Acting Chair Pham. We will work closely with Paul Atkins and Commissioner Hester Peirce to achieve Project Crypto, providing regulatory clarity now and fostering innovation in a digital assets market will deliver on the administration's promise to usher in a golden age of crypto. So the CFTC deals with commodities. They deal with digital assets that are considered commodities. The SEC deals with securities. If there's any digital assets out there that are classified as securities, these will be under the SEC's realm. They are now working in unison under President Trump to come together to make a definitive decision on how we're going to make the United States the crypto capital of the world, and things are going to get massive. So Hester Peirce yesterday announced that they're going to send a team across the United States, the SEC Crypto Task Force, to host a series of roundtables in different cities. And if we come down here, and by the way, I'm kind of briefly going through this quick. I have things to do, but I'm going to leave everything I talk about, the links to everything I talk about in the description of this video. So if you're scrolling right now at the very top there, if you click more, you'll see all of these links that I'm posting so you can go in and break them in yourself. So here's the Crypto Task Force on the road schedule. August the 4th, Berkeley, California. August the 19th. Now, this is this year. August 19th, Boston. September 4th, Dallas. Can you come on down to Houston, Hester, so I don't have to drive 5 hours to get there? Houston's about an hour and a half. Like when you live in Texas, we go by time. We don't go by miles because Texas is huge. Okay, so September 4th, Dallas, September 15th, Chicago, September 25th, New York City, October 3rd, Irvine, California, October 24th, Cleveland, Scottsdale, Arizona, New York City, and Ann Arbor, Michigan. That's coming up, and they pretty much say that if you're interested, if you have a project and you would like to talk, email crypto@sec.gov, and in the subject line, put crypto on the road, where you, in what city you want to meet at. So I think this is pretty awesome. They're giving these blockchain companies now sandboxes. They're giving you an opportunity to prove yourself. They're giving you a time period to say, okay, this is what I have. This is how it's going to change the world. This is how it's going to do good for the world and the community. And they're not saying, okay, like Gary Gensler did, well, this is your project. You know, it's illegal. You're doing the wrong thing. We're going to sue you. We're going to write you a letter and don't do it again. And we're going to run you out of the United States. That's changing. So you always hear of major companies donating to the super PAC, to, you know, President Trump's PAC, you know, all of these positive pro-crypto people, pro-crypto organizations, where here's an article that came out from donations that have been made in the first half of 2025. And we're looking at blockchain.com gave $5 million. Mark Andreessen and his business partner, Ben Horowitz, gave $3 million apiece. Cryptocurrency bank Gemini, which donated nearly $3 million. Cameron and Tyler Winklevoss, the company's founders, both contributed about $500,000 apiece. Crypto platform Ondo Finance, which is going to tokenize things on top of the XRP ledger and other ecosystems, have donated $2.1 million. And cryptocurrency investor Paradigm gave $1.2 million the first half of this year. So we're serious. These companies are serious. You know, there is no reason that the Ripple and SEC lawsuit should not have ended by now. But in my heart, getting it out to the universe universe, I feel that there's really something going on in the United States with financial institutions that is going to blow your mind, that is going to melt your face, because they wouldn't have delayed it this long if there's something major, a major shift in finance in the United States, in companies, in banks, in financial institutions, in credit unions that are going to happen. And blockchain is going to be the backbone of all financial institutions, people. Get excited. I tell you to back up the damn truck. XRP. Under $3. Back up the damn truck. Not financial advice. This is life-changing advice, people. And finally, I'm going to leave with this. Naive. At Naive Meme. Always gets these wonderful memes out there, and they really make you think. And this particular 8-second video here is what everybody has been through for more than 3 crypto cycles. Check this out, and I got a kick out of it. When you have the balls to hold it out and you don't freak out when things are coming right up to you like this alligator, you got it made. You're going to be all right, people. You're going to be all right. Let's try that one more time. Look what I got. Oh! When I first saw this, I said, "Uh-oh, the guy's done. He's finished." The alligator's coming after this fish. But once I played a little bit longer, I said, yep, that is absolutely what we have been through for the past 3, 8, 10 years. And it's finally starting all to come to light, starting to come to fruition. If you get a chance, check out my previous videos. 2 videos ago, I actually posted the video of Paul Atkins introducing the Project Crypto in America. Check it out. He goes into detail. It's a lot of helpful information, or a lot of fun and exciting information that we're starting to get from these government entities in the United States to make United States the crypto capital of the world. I have things to do. I'm going to go touch the grass again. Get out and touch the grass. Have fun. Be with family. Go have fun. I'm going to my sister-in-law's birthday party today about 5:30. We're going to have a good time. We're probably going to drink maybe a couple of beverages. Maybe. So have a good one. Subscribe to the channel. I'll see you when I see you. James Rowe XRP is out of here. And yeah, I told you so.